I remember watching Edge of Tomorrow and just being confused as hell. And then I saw Tenet and I was just like, man, what is going on, bro? Yo, what's poppin', people? CobraStarGreen. Back to another video. Yo, your first time finding this channel, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today we'll be giving you guys our review for the new Tenet film. And today I got my boy Emery. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody? It's Emery.
So yeah, we'll be talking about the new Tenet film. So the thing with Tenet, the biggest thing is just like it's time travel, them going in the future and then them coming back. And the biggest thing about this trailer was this goddamn gun, I feel like, right? That's what they was like, oh, this is what you can do with the gun, right? But when you see the film, it's so much more than that. It's goddamn forsaken gun, bro. It is ridiculous. Like, I'm not spoiling anything, but the cinematography, the shots Chris Nolan does with this film, I think it's his best, bro. I think it's his best. There's buildings that you see get destroyed, completely destroyed, and they're put back together. Oh my God, dude. I thought that part was parts like that were amazing. The big thing I'm gonna say about this movie is I was so confused throughout the whole entire film.
It's probably one of the most convoluted plots I've seen, but also convoluted in terms of fight choreograph, in terms of like what you said, like structure rebuilding and stuff like that. It was just a lot of work went into this, I'm sure. Like, and some of it looked like it must have been fun to film.
I bet. Like, there's parts where Denzel Washington's son is like fighting like he doesn't know it, but it's like a future version or something like that. And like the way the fights go, it's like one person's like inverted going through time, and the other person's like they're there. So it's dope. I can't really explain it too much, but it seems like that are really dope. The big drawback I'm gonna say for this movie is, I told you about it. I felt like I couldn't hear what the hell they were saying throughout the movie because there was like music at the same time. I just feel like I really couldn't hear what they were saying.
I feel like the sound design was a little
but
I could hear most of it, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. I feel like I couldn't hear what the hell was going on. I don't know. The big thing I want to say, another thing, I feel like this is a must see in IMAX. IMAX, or if you have like an XD or something like that, this is a must see there.
For your first time watching this, I'd highly recommend
definitely
XD.
Bruh,
or IMAX.
The movie's so loud too. Oh my! Everything
it is super loud.
Around everything surrounding it is just loud. And you know what the beginning of the movie reminded me of? The Dark Knight Rises. It kind of like how it kind of set everything up a little bit, but didn't give you too much.
Yeah. So it's a good setup.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Dark Knight Rises a little bit. Now I know me and you probably gonna agree on this part. I just felt like, at least for me, I felt like the main character, Denzel Washington's character, was boring. I just felt like, I don't know. There's something with his character that I just was like, I just feel like
he was serviceable for what he had to do. The actor did his job and he did it really well. I think it was kind of the purpose of his character was to be kind of milquetoast bland, but like he wasn't really like awful. Or
no, he wasn't awful.
I think he was pretty good. I liked Robert Pattinson's character a lot more, but like I think that's because he had a little bit more personality and spunk, and he was a good friend with the protagonist of the character.
Yeah, you're talking about
Oh yeah, by the way, like he doesn't have a name. The protagonist.
Nobody don't have no goddamn name.
The protagonist.
No one has a name in the film.
Oh, I think Robert Pattinson's character.
I don't even remember his name in the film.
I think it's like Joseph or something. I don't remember.
But
anyway,
you're talking about these two together. Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, I like Robert Pattinson's character.
He was great. When the protagonist was at his best is when he was with him, I think, because you could see the little bond they're forming throughout, and I think that was a really good core structure of the film for me.
Yeah,
in terms of characters,
I enjoyed both of them in the film.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I want to say, there's this other, like I said, I don't know any character's name in this goddamn movie, but there's this girl in the movie. I think the end of the movie kind of circulates around her a little bit. But you gotta forget, I don't know this girl's name, bro. This girl right here.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't think they really gave anybody names. I don't think.
I think they did. It's just that like we can't remember because we just got done watching it.
Maybe you said
it was a lot. There's a lot to the movie that like you kind of got to give us a little bit of a pass for not remembering every character's name.
And I already told him I couldn't hear out the damn dialogue, so somebody said their name, I wasn't gonna get the name. But the movie, I think she's the most interesting character because a lot of stuff circles around her kid, her husband.
Oh yeah, people joke about Nolan and not paying attention to women in his films, but I feel like
yeah, that's the most you're gonna get.
I feel like for this film they did a very serviceable job for her arc. I feel like.
Yeah, next thing I want to talk about is the villain of the film. How'd you think about him? How'd you think about the villain?
He's like an incel Russian.
Yeah, like at first he's kind of boring, and then
I like his aura. His presence is very intimidating and menacing. Very well done for that. But like in terms of like motivations, it's just kind of like, really?
Yeah, I know the motivation was stupid. I would say that.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things like that. And my biggest criticism is while the concept is really, really good, to be fair to them though, like this is a concept that's probably hard to execute with a like very structured story. I feel like they wanted to simplify it, but at the same time, it felt so convoluted with many different things. Like when I was trying to watch, I was trying to follow so many different things and try to like piece it together.
I tried and I gave up.
I think most time movies are like that, but like for this specifically was so difficult to do.
Yeah, that's a thing that's different between like Edge of Tomorrow. I'm trying to think of other time travel movies.
Edge of Tomorrow is way easier to follow.
Yeah, it's way easier to follow. This one
super easier to follow.
Yeah, but you see this film, you're like, man, what the hell is going on, bro? And then
I had it for a moment, and then at a certain point, I was like, holy shit, now I'm fucking lost. I was like, dude, like I don't know.
The funny thing about this villain character, dude, it was like he was pretty much like, bro, I don't care if y'all going in the future or y'all going in the past, bro. I'm still gonna be able to figure out which one is which.
Yeah.
So,
interesting.
I would think the best scenes, man. Like I said, was whenever they go inverted. We see buildings getting destroyed and getting put back together. I don't even know how he even did that, bro. That is just crazy. That's crazy that he did that.
They did a lot of good foreshadowing and stuff like that.
They did.
They did a lot of good piecing together with time stuff. There's a lot of time stuff that does connect, but there's just a lot of... It's like in the finer details is what's my problem, is just like, how does this work? How does that work? And I feel like the movie just kind of gives up and just like, go for it.
You're going to enjoy this, yeah.
I think the movie just kind of like doesn't care enough, and it's just like... enjoy the ride. So I kind of had to just enjoy the ride.
Yeah. I feel like Christopher Nolan had like this idea of what he wanted to do. Like, oh, I want to do time travel. And he was like, all right, I'm just going to throw time travel in there and try to build a whole plot around it.
But like the time travel in this is completely different than like almost any other movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't get it because there's not, like, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it's like, there's no, like, I don't get how it happens. You know, like, how do they go back in time?
It feels a lot like inconsistency. And I think he took the idea... I'm not sure for sure, but I didn't research any of this. But I'm gonna assume that since like we don't really know for sure how time works, like I think they took pieces of inspiration from theories of how time could work, and you know, I thought that was pretty interesting, especially with the gun display, how they show how the inverted stuff goes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know. I think that's what they did.
I think I said in the trailer earlier that, bro, that gun part was like the tutorial of this. Like the gun was just like the easiest thing.
Oh yeah, if you think the gun is the gun is the easiest thing to figure out easily, everything else is just like there is easy moments, but it's also like holy shit. Piece together. And that's most time movies, so that's why most time travel movies you can easily mess it up in terms of plot. And I feel like this movie kind of did.
Yeah.
But it was so fun of a ride that like, you know, maybe we'll figure it out as we go. I don't know. Because we can still make the same judgment call on like Endgame or something like that.
Yeah, there's points where Denzel character, you know, kind of gets a feel for it. Like he kind of figure out what's going on, but at the same time, like, cause he's a rookie in this too, as we are. We're both trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's just like he'll get some stuff, and I'll be like, bro, wait, what? I don't, you know, I can't follow this character anymore. I don't know. We'll go ahead and give our ratings. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10, y'all. I really, really enjoyed it. This is definitely a go see. Go see a couple times because you probably didn't get it the first time. But go see this in IMAX or whatever the biggest screen you could possibly see it on. That's what I would say.
I'm giving this a 8 out of 10. I enjoyed myself, but like I said, the plot was just overwhelming.
I would say that. The plot was
really
just, I don't know,
so overwhelming that like at times it felt like, man, I need a breather. Let me like try to piece this together. Can we talk about really quickly Dune? They showed Dune really quickly, and the trailer's out September 9th. That looks amazing so far.
Yeah.
So, quick shout out to Dune. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, but with saying that, y'all make sure y'all first time finding our channel, you make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also like the video. You can find Emery on Twitter, Emery6393. You can follow me right here and in the description. But we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.